Okay, we're back. It's been a week since we set up our challenge to lose 10 pounds in a month. And today is the day I'm supposed to tell you 1 week how much I've either gained, lost, or stayed the same. But before we get to that, let's talk about some other stuff. One thing I want to talk about, my friend for the week, has been my whole wheat with honey pita pocket. Love it. I've eaten this thing with sausage and eggs and cheese. I have to have cheese on almost everything. I really do. I'm pulling my earrings off. We have to get real right up in here. Okay, so I've had these with everything. So you'll like those. I've had it with the shredded chicken, cheese, refried beans, and I can eat, drink my water, eat, drink my water, get full off of just that. So it works. It's good. If y'all eat sandwiches all the time, you might want to just put your sandwich fixings into the pita pocket. That's a good meal. It's good. But like I said, I bought the whole wheat with honey. And they're delicious. And I eat everything in those. So really, really good. Since I took off my earrings, I might as well take off the other stuff because I am fighting mad about this next part, child. Yes. Huh. Earrings off, everything off, shoes off, Vaseline ready. I am so mad right about now. Let's talk about the honey, okay? He is doing something totally different than what I'm doing. He gets tired of eating sandwiches whenever he goes to work, so he will take and have like a bar or something like that, and you know. So like for breakfast or something, he'll have something like a Fiber One bar. Okay? He'll have the Fiber One bar. For lunch, he might have a Fiber One bar. Or he'll go to lunch and, you know, every once in a while he'll go to lunch and eat like a meal. But typically every day it's breakfast, lunch, Fiber One bar for each one of those. And then for dinner he'll come home and be like, what did you cook? Right? So, with that eating plan, and of course the fact that he is a bit more active than I am, quite a bit more active than I am, because I don't do anything. I'll tell y'all right now, I'm allergic to exercise. It makes me sweat. I avoid it for as long as I can. So, no exercise for me. But for him, you know, he goes, he coaches, so he's like out, gone and stuff like that all the time. Well, he lost. And I'm not going to reveal his first number because I don't reveal my first number, and I'll get to all that, why I don't reveal my first number part. But the last 2 digits of his number at the start of this week was 73. At the end of the week, his last 2 digits were 62. 11 pounds. He lost 11 pounds. See why I took my earrings off now? I don't even like him no more. But, I mean, that kind of made me mad. I was like, man, I'm doing the eat, drink, and but, you know, I'm eating more than he is, and I do less activity than he does, which makes no sense to me, but, you know, like they say, men lose faster and more than women do, so maybe that's it, who knows. Okay, so now about me. My first number, I never reveal the first number. And that's because, not so much of, oh, I don't want y'all to know what I weigh. You probably can look at me and guess what I weigh. But I don't reveal the first 2 digits because, the first digit, I'm sorry. Like blank, 100, and this, right? I don't reveal that 100 because I don't want to claim that 100. This number is not going to be my number when I'm at my goal weight or continuing on after that. Just like with the things that I eat, I'm eating things that I can eat all the time. I am not going to eat nuts, berries, and damn vegetables for the rest of my life. I'm not going to do it. I'm not a rabbit. I'm not going to do it. I like meat, like potatoes, like cheese. So I'm not going to give those up, right? I'm going to eat all of that. So it's really important that I keep my plan to where I'm eating the things that I know that I'm going to eat and that I can live with eating for the rest of my life. That's why it's more about the portion control and how I eat it more so than what I eat. Because I can still enjoy a lot of the same things that I had before. I just eat them in smaller portions, and that's fine. That works for me. So do what works for you. If you want to eat nuts, berries, and vegetables for the rest of your life, then you go for that. I just personally cannot do it. I would be this big because I seriously would just stop eating. I'm like a 2-year-old. When it comes to my food, I don't play. I'm not going to eat it if I don't like it. So, that's why I don't reveal my first number, because then it's like accepting that number, and I don't want to accept that number. I refuse to accept that number. That's not me. That's not who I will be at the end of my journey and going forth into my life. It's not a number that I want to keep in my repertoire. Unless it's at the end. At the end, not in the hundreds, okay? So I don't reveal that. And before I reveal whether I gained or lost or I'm still the same for the week, I want to talk to you about 2 things. One, my scale. Love it. Even though it talks, and I've gotten to the point to where I let it talk. I don't care who's here. I let it talk. Growing all up in here. I let it talk, and I don't, you know, because you can mute it, or you can jump off before it starts talking. I learned that too. You can jump off before it actually says the numbers, or when it first starts saying the numbers or something, you jump off and just run out the room so you don't have to hear. I'm not running for nobody, not even Scale. But I just stand there and I listen and I wait, and I'm like, damn. Right? So I'm listening to my scale and everything. I have really grown through this journey. So I love the scale, and if you don't have that scale that I showed you guys last week, and you're having trouble out of the other scales and everything, I honestly, hey, I love it. I'm like, get it. Love it. It's great. It really is great. And I weigh myself every single morning, and I do it because then I'm like, if I get up and I weigh myself, then I'm reminding myself, you know what, you got to get your butt on this scale tomorrow morning, so you better not eat nothing you're supposed to eat. So that one day I get busy on Wednesdays. So this past Wednesday, y'all, let me tell y'all what I did really quickly. This past Wednesday, I got really busy doing like the coupon matchups for the local grocery stores in my area. It was crazy. It was hectic. At the end of the day, I had skipped quite a few meals, and I was hungry enough where I probably could like bit a bear and would have been like, what? You know? I was hungry. I was so hungry. And I was like, you know what? I'm so hungry. I'm going to be greedy. Now, just look. Come here. Come here. Okay? I was so greedy that I knew exactly what I was doing. I'm not going to eat, drink. I'm going to just eat it because I'm hungry. I want the food. I want a damn water. That's what I kept telling myself. So I'm like, I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat it. Well, I went to a local burger chain. It's not everywhere, so the name isn't important. But I got a burger this big, okay? That burger was good. It was good. It was so good, y'all. And I hate their fries. But the fries, I was like, oh my God, you can taste the potato. I was just lying to myself. Lying to myself. Do you hear me? It was bad. And I knew I was doing wrong when I was doing it. But I ate that whole burger, which is something I just don't do. I ate the whole burger. I ate the whole order of fries. Now, I didn't drink the drink. drunk water. But still, I tried. I was trying to just be awful. But, I mean, the soda and I have an issue to where I have to have water with it. And it's not worth it. Might as well just drink the water. So, I ate that whole burger. Ate the whole order of fries. Then I came back. And I was so full. And y'all know I always talking about my bathroom issues, right? And I shouldn't have done it for the bathroom issues alone, okay? I didn't go to the bathroom that night other than just, you know, my normal trips to go pee, you know. The next morning, I was sicker than a dog. I had it coming out the attic and the basement, and it didn't want to make up its mind on which end at what time. It was horrible. I was in there throwing up all morning. Everything hurt. My face hurt. My chest hurt. And I know all it was me being greedy and eating that whole deadgum burger and fries. I shouldn't have done it, but I did it, and I paid for it. So I say now I won't be doing it again, but I don't know if I get that hungry again. I probably would be just like a mouse that bit electric cheese. I'd probably go right back and all over again. So I just had to tell y'all about that really, really quickly. But the real thing that I want to talk to y'all about, some of those that read my blog are also doing their own weight loss challenges. And I wanted to give a quick little shout out to them. One lady is Leisha P. She's doing P90X. And she had a lot of success. She's been doing it for a couple of weeks now. She's lost 6 pounds. So, hey, Leisha. Another lady is Kim G. And Kim, I don't know how much she's lost, but I want to give a shout out to her because she's going to do a fat week to where she really doesn't worry about it. And this is really good, I think, for Kim, because Kim is like, she gets out, she exercises, she eats healthy, and the whole 9. So, shout out to her for having the weight loss discussion with us on Facebook this morning. Also, one other one, Antoinette H has lost 1 pound, and she is getting back into the swing of things. So, yay, Antoinette. Now, let me tell y'all what I did. Okay. So, 1, never weigh yourself at night, because the number, of course, is going to be very, very askew, which it was for me. I just wanted to play with the scale. And when I saw the number, I went, oh, God, oh, God. Ain't nobody going to catch my big ass. If I faint, so I can't faint. But it was just, it was like, wow, I'm that big. But I don't look that big when I don't go by the mirrors, because I do not like mirrors. So you will not find a full-length mirror in my house. And if I lost weight, well, when I'm done losing all of this weight, you still won't find a full-length mirror in my house. Why? Because I don't like them. It's not a skeleton key type thing or anything. I just don't like them. I have my reasons. Okay, so Friday morning, I couldn't weigh myself because remember I didn't have my scale. My scale came while I was doing the video. So I weighed myself on Saturday morning because that night, like I said, it was a really, really big number and it was actually kind of inaccurate. So Saturday morning, my number ended in 32.2. Sunday morning, 31.0. Monday morning, 30.8. Tuesday morning, 30.4. Okay, Wednesday morning, y'all, I had to delete something because I accidentally said that first number and about kicked my own butt. Okay, Wednesday, it was 26.6. So, see, this is where things start going awry. Because on Thursday, it was 28.2. Yes, I told you I paid for it. I paid for it throwing up that morning. I paid for it getting on the scale the next day. It was awful. So then today it was 27.4, which gives me a total of 4.8 pounds weight loss for the week. I am doing good, y'all. I am on track to make my 10-pound weight loss goal. I'm so excited. Okay, so I figured 10 pounds, $10, right? I know, $10, that ain't nothing now in this economy. But we are getting really close to Christmas time, and I figured I would give someone a $10 Amazon gift card. Just a random person that I pick. You can either comment here or comment on my blog. I'll use random.org to pick one of the people. And then at the end of the month, once we've hit our month, so that's starting from last week to this week is 1 week. This week to next week will be 2 weeks. So once we're 4 weeks in, and I will remind you guys, and you can comment on all these videos, like on the videos starting from last week until the, we get down to the 4th week. Any one of those videos, or you can go over to Timona's Tips and leave a comment there on the blog post attached to this video or last week's video or any of the future videos. And one of those people will win a $10 Amazon gift card. And I think it would be a lot of fun if we did that like every month. So, I mean, just comment, tell me what you lost, what you gained, or it's like, hey, I'm in for the challenge. Also, I want to give a really, really quick shout out to my girl Lynn with Mine and My Marriage. She is joining the bandwagon, and we have been actually trying to get to where we can exchange different little recipes or snack ideas or meal ideas that we can post on our blogs and just kind of help each other out, with, because, you get bored with food. I get bored with food all the time. And then I have nothing to eat, and then I won't eat anything. Then I wonder, oh, why am I gaining weight? Well, food eat, right? So, we're working on a thing to where we can, like, just kind of exchange ideas and things like that. So, if you have an idea, please post it here, something that, we could eat. Something that you eat that works out really well for you. Everybody can adjust it to where they like it, If it's fattening, who cares? Maybe somebody might know a way to make it a little bit less fattening, okay? Don't use butter, use sour cream, or, stuff like that. So, or use yogurt instead of sour cream. That was a bad example, wasn't it? Use yogurt instead of sour cream. Okay. Which is what I do. I use the Greek yogurt instead of sour cream for some stuff, because it just works out better. Like if you're making ranch dip, use the Greek white, just the white Greek yogurt. Put your ranch seasoning in it. Works out a little bit better. Try it. Tell me if you like it. But I've been posting, hey, what's for dinner and stuff like that on my blog. So, like I said, it could be a meal idea. It could be a, you go girl, keep up the good work. It doesn't matter. I don't care what you say. As long as you don't cuss me out or talk bad to me, you're entered in the giveaway. So, $10 at the end of our month. And I'll put the date here at the end of the video so you guys can see the day that it'll end. And I'll announce on that day who the winner is. So, the cutoff time is actually going to be on a Friday. So, I'll put all that information at the end of this video. And I'll see you guys next week. Happy losing.